And with that last marching band exercise, actually my Fitbit was working. I hit 167, 169. So that's my maximum heart rate. And I recommend, shooting for there, not exceeding in the beginning here. And here's my disclaimer, important. You should have a practitioner or your medical doctor check your heart and make sure, you don't have any hidden heart problems that you weren't aware of. And you want to find out while you're doing these exercises, right? You want to be prudent and get a checkup. And particularly men are really bad at this. They're not always connected to their body, and they're not paying attention like women. Women are intuitive. They're the birth givers of life. So they had that sixth sense. They're in tune with their body. Men, not so much. I think they only have 4 senses. Just kidding. Anyway, the point is, check with your practitioner, really important. Get an electrocardiogram done. Make sure your heart's fine. Kind of get a clearance. You listen to your body. That's really important. Body-mind connection. Listen to your body. Don't ignore it. Don't just push through the pain. If something doesn't feel right, pay attention to it. Okay, so the idea here is with Series 7, you can do this within 15 to 20 minutes, going 30 to 45 seconds, depending on your level of conditioning. And then, really important, resting a minute and a half. Now, all these exercises, are about movement, agility, coordination, and working that heart. There was a study done with nurses for about, about 4 weeks, and they had them on a spin bike, and they were doing a Series 7. And they were after the 4 weeks of the study, a group of nurses, they lost like 30% of body fat. So, there's research behind this. High intensity training. You can apply high intensity training to a lot of different exercises, but what nobody's really talking about is the quantum health benefits. That is critical. Doing this inside of a gym under artificial lights, blue lights specifically, and then being behind a screen all day under blue lights, and then you're indoors, and then you live indoors. That is detrimental, going to having a membership inside of a gym. The reality is here, even in North America, you can do stuff outside in the spring, summer, and fall. If you're going to have a membership, the only time to really have that membership, it's up to you, is wintertime. You want to do most of your fitness outdoors because most people, vitamin D levels are suboptimally below optimal levels. They're clinically low. They're like at a 30 nanograms, and that is not an optimal level of vitamin D. Vitamin D activates all the hormones. It prevents over 165 diseases. This is the type of information you're not going to get from your typical personal trainer because they haven't studied this. This is a combination of nutrition and physics, biological physics, how light interacts with the human being. Very critical to get results, avoid injury, reduce cortisol, inflammatory response to exercise. Doing exercise outdoors is going to reduce the inflammation. If you're inside of a gym, an indoor gym, under artificial lights, and you spend all day under artificial lights, that is going to exacerbate any kind of inflammatory response. And all disease expresses itself in inflammation, just different parts of the body, different parts of the organ, the tissues, arthritis, diabetes. It's all expresses itself in inflammation. Okay, that's your quantum health tip. I hope you had a great workout, and I will see you in the next session. Nice job.